Hi guys, this is Jose Vision. Welcome to another video. If you are this Discovery Plus person who has Discovery Plus membership, there's a lot of great things. It's kind of like Netflix, and you can watch everything on demand from Discovery Plus. So they're having a thing called Hi guys, my name is Jose Vision. If you are a big fan of Back to the Future on Discovery Plus with Judge Gates, also with Christopher Lloyd, they are going on a fun adventure searching for the seventh screen use time machine was in the original movie to give it to Michael J. Fox. That's right. If you're in the Discovery Plus with Josh Gates, he's a world famous person. He's kind of like an Indiana Jones type of person, and so he has a TV show, and they go for look for gold, for look for antiques. So that's what he does. So on that show, they came with this Back to the Future expedition. So yes, so they went to, because according to the movie of the Back to the Future, there are 7 cars, screen news, and since we're not in the movie industry, so they looked all over the country for the 7. They will start here in LA. They went to Los Angeles, to the Hollywood Museum, and then they went on the Car Museum. And on the Car Museum, there is the original screen news Back to the Future car, but it was not, because they had like a newspaper of them. So it was Christopher Lloyd on the newspaper, Michael J. Fox on the newspaper, and Josh Gates, he was in there. And they have to give it to the Michael J. Fox Foundation so they can aware more awareness to his Parkinson disease. So that's what the adventure was. So they had to go from here to LA, from LA. So Josh Gates was walking on the desert here in Los Angeles, and he was walking, and a flash thing came, and it was a Tesla of a Back to the Future. And then when he saw the Back to the Future Tesla, was Christopher Lloyd there of the Back to the Future. And he says, "Wow, I'm here with the actor Christopher Lloyd." And Christopher Lloyd says, "I'm a doctor. I'm a PhD scientist. And I'm here because there's something wrong in the future. And we have to give this to Michael J. Fox Foundation." So he tells him, "Here's the newspaper, and you have to find the other Christopher Lloyd." And he found him in the, like, those things they go in Hollywood to see the houses. And he found the house of Christopher Lloyd, and he talked to him about something that they have to give to Michael J. Fox, and so they went on an adventure and to look for them, to look to the item, They went to Liam Thompson's, who plays the girl on the movie, Marty McFly's mom, and they went to her house, and she gives them a clue, and with that clue, they went to the Universal Studios back lot, and they talked to the director of the movie, and he told them there are 7 cars that we use in this movie. So there were 7 vehicles, 7 DeLoreans, and each DeLorean was different. So they were talking about it, and they were having some lunch. How was the movie? How to make the movie? So it was really interesting. And then they went to the Hollywood, the car museum, and they saw the replica. They saw the original car, but when they check on the newspaper, it was not that one. So they went to the Hollywood one, the Hollywood Museum, and that one wasn't either. It was not another car, another DeLorean. It was from the Western Part 3 movie, and that's what it did. And then they went from Los Angeles, still were here in Los Angeles, they went to Wisconsin. And then when they went to Wisconsin to find some, I think it's a father and a son who restores movie cars. And they had 3 DeLoreans, but they now were in the movie. And they gave them another clue where the thing was, and they went to somewhere in Texas that they have a DeLorean dealership that it still runs before the guy DeLorean, who made the car DeLorean, got into a drug incident, and he lost his business due to that. So a friend of his bought the whole rights of the DeLoreans and moved it to Texas. So they have all the parts, like a big warehouse, and they have all the parts, the shipment, when they shipped to the Universal Studios, when they went to everywhere, and they were looking at the piece of paper, and then Judge Gates, he got the VIN number of the DeLorean and the shipping date and everything. So they say that the first time it was the original car, at Back to the Future. It was in Orlando, Florida, at Universal Studios over there. And then, because there was something wrong with it, and they went back, they took it down. So it's not the original no more. It is the original car that is in the movie, but it's not the VIN number. And so they went and talked to the person who did everything. They went over there to Orlando, and they went to places and talked to people. And Christopher Lloyd and Josh Gates were in the car, and he was excited that he was his favorite idol, and because they have to give everything, they have to give a DeLorean to Michael J. Fox Foundation for his so because he won an actual car, a real car of Back to the Future with a remote control, like they use it in the movie. So Josh Gates and Christopher Lloyd They were on the cruise to the next places, and it was really fun. And that day when I saw it, I went to sleep at 2 a.m. guys, at 2 a.m. and I finished it in one day because that that show they only have one season, and that's it of Back to the Future. So that's it. So I stay up until 2 a.m. that day, and wow, it was pretty amazing. That's what I'm saying. If you have Discovery Plus, I insist of the big people who love Back to the Future, who are fans of Back to the Future. And let me see if I can show you guys a picture. Hold on, guys. Let me figure this out. Hold on, let me. Hey Siri, open up Discovery Plus. See, here's Discovery, and you go to the Travel Channel. Or you can actually write it down. You could. Here it is, guys. See? Get up a little bit down. See, they have this in Discovery. So if you guys are a big fan of Back to the Future, they have this on Discovery Plus. And I recommended it. You know, I recommend this to the people like me, because I do love. And it's called Expedition Back to the Future. And that's is, see, there's Christopher Lloyd and Josh Gates on it. So if you're a big fan, go ahead, go to your Discovery Plus and watch it. And it's amazing how they go and do those things. Look for the 7th car of Back to the Future. And pretty soon, I'm gonna be calling my local movie theater and probably gonna be going to Universal City Walk and see how things over there. And so we can see what it's like in the movie theater. Jose Maravision, have a good night, have a good day. See you guys where they are.